So the main tools we'll use for this is 99% alcohol, Q-tips, best garage tool out there, a good proper torque wrench that goes with the correct range you need, the torque specification for the base bolts, which is 10 Newton meters, a toothbrush, snowmobile suspension grease. So what we're gonna do is disassemble the 4 base bolts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna leave this cable attached because frankly I don't feel like disassembling it. I'm gonna then rotate the chute and kind of put it on its side. And then I'm gonna take a toothbrush and clean the entire gear here. I'm gonna take these plastic pieces out, make sure that they're clean. And first I'm gonna match mark the chute. I don't think it matters because I think the motor just limits out on torque. I'm gonna put a line here that lines up to this little rod using a Sharpie silver paint marker. So I got a number 10, or a 10 millimeter, sorry, on a 1/4 inch drive. And here we go. So now we've got this. Now also it's good to get an old rag. I see now here there's also a sleeve. It's kind of nice to get this sleeve here cleaned so that again all that sand and grit kind of comes to an end. Now you can see that the surfaces are in good condition. There's no rust. There's some grit accumulation in there and old grease. So I'm going to clean this all and don't need to film the cleaning of it. So one of the things that's also useful is to get into the gear area to make sure it's clean and proper. So to do that, we're going to take off the battery compartment. Here we've got the pair now supporting the operation. So I've taken off the 2 side covers, and it's only a couple Phillips head bolts, and then I've taken the 4 10 millimeter bolts that allow for the removal of the center cover. I've never taken this cover off before, but I'll try to take it off here, and yeah, it comes off pretty easy. I'm going to use some Q-tips, clean the area around the gear, make sure there's no rocks or sand, and then I'll probably do a high-speed reassembly, fast forward it because it's not rocket science, and then I'll probably use a vacuum and clean all the rocks that are sitting in there just to get them out of the way. Special sauce of garage assembly is Loctite medium strength blue, and this is the gel. So I've just done the final torque on all these bolts, 87 inch-pounds, 10 Newton meters. As I was saying, the final bolt here, which supports this small ring, is about 3 millimeters longer than the rest, and the service manual says that. When you put this thing back on, it's important to put it so it's close up to the cover, otherwise this this cable is going to rub, and to me is at risk of breakage. So if you move the chute the other way, you'll notice how the cable flows through there pretty nice as it is. Here it stops. So if you go the other way, you'll notice how the cable starts to get pretty tight in there. And if this pass-through ring is out here, for example, the cable's gonna have a really nasty bend. So I'm gonna ask my helper for some help, and we're gonna do final greasing. Push it. Yeah. Okay, keep going, yeah. Go. Okay, other way. All right, so I think we've got that greased pretty well now. It doesn't have to be blobs and blobs of it. And this can be reapplied as the season goes on. Yeah, one last time, buddy. Okay.